What up, Jippers? Lplays back once again for a Waking Titan urgent PSA because we have a new live drop incoming this weekend. And of course, for anyone that's been following Waking Titan in the ARG at the moment, you will know that we have unlocked 3 elements from the Satcom Uplink website. Each one of those has been a big feature tease for No Man's Sky Next. And so far we've had ringed planets, brand new player models, and the new attack ship, all given to us via the hologram type videos that we've seen. If you have been missing those, please do go back and check out my previous videos. And of course you can also hear how we got everything and my thoughts and speculation on what all of this means for No Man's Sky in the next update. And if you're super confused and you don't even know what Waking Titan is, I got you covered there as well. There is a link to a What is Waking Titan video in the pinned comment of this one, so you can watch that just to understand what the heck I'm talking about and how all of this relates to No Man's Sky Next and how it all works. But now on to the important news, of course, a Waking Titan update, the Precon 007 status in wakingtitan.com. If you go there now and type that in, you will get this brand new image, and of course, it's another scrambled image that we've had to try and piece together and fix. And if you're wondering where we even got the precon routine, the precon command from in the first place, that was of course from one of the internal memos, the secret PDFs that were released as part of the ARG in a letter from Major Sophie Dubois to Elizabeth Layton. So that hasn't come out of nowhere. It's a command that we've had for Waking Titan for a while now, and it just turns out that typing it in now is what's giving us this new information and has pointed us to the live drop event tomorrow. It turns out this is an image of the Back Bay district in Boston, and on the image there is also some hex code that was hidden in the bottom left, and when decoded that says Saturday 2018 06:30, which of course points at tomorrow's date, the 30th of June. Now, we were expecting another Waking Titan feature reveal this weekend, and it looks like the way we're going to get that is through this live drop event. We're going to have to go there in Boston, solve some sort of puzzle, and that should unlock the next bit, which will hopefully give us a brand new element and a brand new hologram video. And I'm quite confident that this is going to be something brand new. I know some people have been a bit worried because we've seen player models of various different types. I don't think that's all been the same thing. Most people do. But I think this is going to be something completely different. This is a totally different way of giving us one. They're breaking the current pattern a little bit here because we're going to have the big live drop event, which is slightly different to the way we've been doing it up until now. And I would hope that for a bigger event like that, for a live drop, for someone actually going there in person, the reward at the end of it is going to be something new. So yeah, fingers crossed we get a really cool feature reveal about No Man's Sky Next this weekend, and we've got something new and exciting to talk about that we haven't seen before. And I have always predicted that as this goes along, these feature reveals are just going to get better and better and better, right up until the point when we get the final patch notes and trailers. So I am definitely super hyped right now. The live drops are always really fun events, really awesome to take part in. I of course went to the London live drop last time. So now of course, why this is important, if anybody watching this is going to be around in Boston tomorrow on Saturday, the image itself is showing us the Back Bay district in Boston. We don't know the exact point where the live drop will take place, but we're pretty confident that that's where it's going to be. It's going to be somewhere around the Back Bay area in Boston. So if you are there, or you can get there and you want to stream it and go and have fun and become a part of Waking Titan history, then definitely do that. Let me know in the comments, and hopefully we can get a good turnout of people there to have a really good time and make it a really fun event like the London one was. And of course, as always, if you want to stay on top of all the updates when everything's happening in real time, I strongly recommend you go over to Twitter and follow Peaceful Gamer. He's always on top of this stuff, really cool dude, and he puts it all together and explains it, so it's super simple for anyone that's not actually solving all of the clues themselves. And I have no doubt that as soon as we find out who's going to be in Boston streaming it tomorrow, he'll be posting links to that, so you can go and watch it as it actually happens, be in the comment section, talking, helping to solve the puzzles, and hopefully being a part of us getting something new and cool and exciting to talk about for No Man's Sky Next. So that's the main purpose of this video. We haven't got something new yet, but we know we're going to get something new at the weekend because we have been every weekend. But we do of course have an urgent task now to try and find someone who's going to be there in Boston to actually go to the live drop event for us. And for everybody watching this, for everybody involved in solving it, make sure you're keeping an eye out for that, because it could just be that you're the person that helps us to solve the clue or puzzle or whatever it is that we get. So the more of us that are there, the more of us that can watch and take part in this, the better our chances of getting something sooner rather than later. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be loads of fun. Hopefully we're going to get something really good at the end of it. So please keep an eye out for that, and good luck to whoever actually goes on the day. So yeah, that was the main news. We've got the live drop event that we think is going to be taking place in the Boston Bay area tomorrow. Make sure you're watching for that. In terms of the actual Waking Titan puzzles, we're of course focused on trying to unlock all of the Dreamers at the moment. So that's on the Satcom Uplink website. I will link that below so you guys can go and have a play around there. There's 3 of them at the moment that we're trying to unlock, and I do just want to point out, from my perspective, you guys know my theory that people are saying is crazy, that I think the Dreamers are going to end up being an in-game NPC enemy. That is my speculation, my theory, but I'm more and more convinced by the day that that's going to happen. And I just want to point out that these last couple of Dreamers, to me, it seems like every Dreamer they're showing us is looking more and more creepy, more and more evil, more and more ominous. We've got these weird gangly fingers on some of them, which some people think is a wrist strap, but I definitely do not. We, of course, recently just had Claire revealed officially, although we had seen her model before, and that was the one that I thought looked really freaking terrifying, really ominous. And now we've got Toby that looks like an absolute freaking beast of a player model. Definitely looks evil to me, so yeah, I don't know. Think what you will, guys, but my theory definitely stands. I think we are looking at a new NPC enemy race here, and I think that's why, in my opinion, we're seeing player models quite a lot at the moment. And that to me is okay, because I'm looking at this as 2 different types of things. We're seeing player models that are going to be us, and we're seeing different looking player models that are going to be a new enemy. So I think we've actually had more reveals than a lot of people actually think we have at the moment, but I guess we haven't got long before we find out. And before I end this video, there is one other little update, one other little thing that I want to talk about, which is kind of bizarre. Of course, things are getting crazy and complicated and chaotic at the moment. We've had Elizabeth murdered. We've got Ware in the background still working with us, even though we know they're baddies. We've got Emily telling us to do these weird simulations with the Dreamers and their poor fragmented minds. And at the moment, I just don't know if we can trust her or not. Well, in addition to all of that madness, we've just found out that Captain freaking Harry, who, if you remember correctly, was one of the guys before that was working at Myriad and was basically messing around with the freaking security controls, not letting anyone access the systems, and instead giving them these weird cryptic puzzles and clues. So he has been fired pretty promptly from that position and repurposed as one of the moderators of the ETARC forum, so the Atlas Citizen Science Division forum, the official forum for the Waking Titan ARG, where we can all go and sign up and talk in real life. He is now one of the moderators over there. So things are getting pretty meta. We've got people from like the fictional companies now being actual moderators on the CSD forums, and stuff is crazy. I definitely don't trust Harry. Emily is the one that made this announcement over there. I don't think I trust her at the moment. I don't know where this is going next, but something big is going to happen. I feel like we're going to get a really satisfying and shocking conclusion at the end of all of this before next comes out. So yeah, this is a really good time for me in the ARG at the moment. I'm having so much fun with it. Hopefully you guys are too. Of course, this isn't a proper full update video. It's only been a couple of days since I did one of those, so there will be another one when a few more things have happened. But I did want to get this out there for these couple of little bits of information that we've got, and primarily just so everybody is around and can take part and can watch the live drop in Boston tomorrow. So if you are around tomorrow, I definitely recommend keeping an eye out for that and making sure you're there in the chat for whoever inevitably ends up streaming it, because it's always a good time. And of course, they're probably going to need help. If they're anything like me, they might not be able to solve the puzzles on their own. So having the community there behind them, 1, makes it way more fun for the person going to these streams, and 2, is going to help us a lot to actually solve whatever we need to solve and get that all important next tease, that next little leaked bit of information that will hopefully give us something else brand new about No Man's Sky next. So yeah, fingers crossed, guys. Good luck to whoever goes. Hopefully you enjoyed this one. Just a short one to update you. If you did enjoy this or found it useful, please do drop a like and a comment. That stuff helps like crazy. And of course, stay tuned, because there is going to be so much No Man's Sky content coming up next. And of course, plenty more Waking Titan stuff as well. So yeah, take care, guys, and peace. I just want to give a huge thank you and shout out to my current Patreon supporters: Shiraka Majeli, YO, Madeline J, NTB, Ovian S, Tyler D, Todd Cook, Neil B, Anarchy, Vanilla, Rasmus K, Autumn Long, Lukash, Husband Vader, Amras, Dale from the Atlas Hub, Ty the Blazer, Joanne Anderson, Heath, and the Portrait Dude. You guys are the best.